Good morning and happy Wednesday, everyone. It is so great to be back and connecting with you all today. I hope you are all enjoying and basking in this wonderful full supermoon that we're experiencing at the moment. It is so nice for me personally to wake up to a slightly warmer day than what it has been here. It is really, really nice not to have 1,000 layers on and be... Honestly, the cold really unmotivates me. It's just... I think I've got a psychological disorder. I really do. It just doesn't agree with me whatsoever. But anyway, it's a warmer day today, so yeah. I would like to thank everybody before I start for the coffees that you kindly buy me after each episode each Wednesday. I really, really do appreciate it. So from my real life coffee to your kindness coffee, I want to say thank you so much. Please, I really do appreciate it. You know who you are. If you do want to book a private reading with me, or you'd like to join my Patreon where you get your weekly horoscopes, you can watch your sun, moon, rising, or you can come over and cross watch, whatever you want to do. And you get a weekly self-script to help kick off your week with a more positive internal dialogue. You're more than welcome to do that over on my Patreon. It's only $11.11 a month. So yeah, you basically get 4 rounds of star signs and scripts and activity and support in our private Facebook group. So if that interests you, you can do that as well. All the links to everything down below. If you haven't already done so, please jump over to Ben's channel as well from Inspired Action. Him and I sit down each Monday. He's got a heap of guests coming up that may titillate your senses a little bit. But we jump on there about 11:30 every Monday and talk about, give readings, all different things. And also my beautiful friend Dallas. She's a beautiful natural born, I would say she's an energy healer, but she's just such a divine intuitive, and she's actually a photo energy reader. So you can send her in your photo and she'll give it a bit of a scan and she'll do her positive juju all over you as well. All right. So I'll pop all the links down below anyway. You can go check them out. But anyway, let's get into the reading, eh? Let's get into the reading. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you can. It helps get the channel out there. That's what these channels need. I mean, I get on here anyway to help those who want to help themselves, so to speak. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit and waste an hour of my day if people don't need it or want it or anything of that nature. So please leave me a comment, give me a like, give me a share, help a girl out. I need like 1,000 subscribers so I can actually build a community on here. So yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Spirit, can you use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection? Offer the mass conscious collective something that we need to know from this moment forward, something to help us move forward. Oh, what can we expect? What guidance do we need? Well, one card did fly out, and that's a fiery climax is approaching. So I'd be really very mindful at the moment. Obviously, the full moon does different things to different people as well. Some of you may remember that they say the werewolf comes out on a full moon or whatever, and drivers go crazy and weird shit happens. You know, I would really mind your own business over the next probably 3 to 4 days while this energy of this moon is doing its thing. But I think what they're trying to do at the moment, and we'll see what the rest of the message comes out, is that they're hoping people don't turn into raging banshees. They really want people to keep their cool and be a bit more calm and not get so fiery or hot-headed or combative. That's the word. Thank you. They're trying. Don't be too combative right now if you can. At the end of the day, you can't control what anyone else does. You've only got control over yourself. So if you can at least up level in your emotional maturity and not come at situations in a combative banshee type way, I think that's going to be very conducive to your highest good and the highest good of all. So, hey, energies can be reversed as well, guys. So if you're cool, calm, collected, but you've got someone coming at you, very hostile and stuff like that, this is a perfect time to use your discernment and practice your resilience and your strength and just refuse to be spoken to like that, or turn your back and walk away and not feed it any energy. Can be that too. So you take that as you wish, but if you're clashing heads with someone right now, Spirit kind of wants you to take the higher ground. So you got bold, be bold and make the first move. I do. They keep telling me the word emotional intelligence, emotional maturity. I think if you have been working on your own beautiful self, I think you're going to up level into a sense of emotional maturity. It's kind of like a feeling what used to bother you isn't going to bother you anymore, or you're just not going to put up with it. Or I call it like a spiritual numbing cream. It's kind of like, you just get so over it. You get so sick of negativity. Just negativity and having problems all the time and all that. I do. I feel like I want to close my eyes and I'm just so tired of it. And it's like, oh, go hell for leather. Go for gold. Spirit did say to me, if anyone's having any issues, leave them to it. If you can help, obviously help. That's fine. But this full moon is obviously going to bring out the best in some people, especially those doing the work, or it's going to bring out the worst. So if you are going to enter into a fiery climax where you know it's going to be very volcanic and very eruptive for your own highest good, I would avoid that right now. Or if it's you, I would retreat and take some time out and reflect on how you feel, why you may feel that way, and how you can transmute that to help you move forward, so to speak. But some of you do need to make a first move into the direction of your dreams, more so. So the full moon is all about intention setting. So you may start wanting to get your vision boards sorted to set your intention. Where do you see yourself in the next 3, 6, 12 months? You may, even if you want to have a purge of any negative type energy, you may want to release it to the universe and set the intention to release the unwanted. So the wanted can come in and replace it. But whatever it is, every week, guys, nothing's going to come of this situation. A lot of you are still meddling in situations that are not for you. Spirit are over here going, why do they keep fighting for that relationship? Why are they still sticking to that job? Why aren't they doing the energy work? Why aren't they getting into their daily practices? For this card to come out every week, at least for the last 4 weeks, the light bulb's not going on. I'm going to be honest. So please take the power of this full moon. Honor yourself enough. Be emotionally mature enough to have a look at things in your life that are not serving your purpose, that aren't adding value to your life, that nothing's going to come of this situation because nothing's yet set in stone. So, because I just feel like I'm reading for energies who are holding on just in case. But deep down in their gut, they're going, no, this isn't going to work, or they're not coming back, or I'm not going to get that job. This can be a belief system as well. This can actually be a thought and belief system that some people have got going on within themselves that's not serving them. It may not actually be a physical experience. So they just showed me a red flag. So Spirit do show me a red flag when it's something to be mindful of. And they just said, be mindful that there's not other people around you that are holding on to you or manipulating you or doing something of that nature to keep you where they want you to be. So, yeah. So just be mindful of that as well. So because they keep drawing me back to this, be bold and make the first move. Maybe if you want better for yourself, know you deserve better and all that sort of stuff, you'd stop settling for sloppy seconds, or you would demonstrate that and start attracting better in your life. Definitely. Conclusions are within reach. They've been within reach for ages, for donkeys. So please know that this is the ending of a cycle. I'm not sure what kind of, I think we've still got a couple of months left in this energy, if I'm honest, but we've got full moon eclipse on the bottom. So we're experiencing a full moon now. So right now I can't encourage you all enough to sit down and write out your intentions. Tell the universe what you want and the reasons why you want it. You always hear me banter on, but the only reason why I'm coming out and saying this each time is because Spirit is saying, those who are probably watching me, I mean, you may come here and you may be soothed by my energy and inspired by my words and all that sort of stuff. But when you hit the off button, make sure you subscribe and like. Once you hit the off button, you go back and do what you normally do. And I'm not judging anybody for that. or anything of that nature, but that's why the messages keep coming out the same for me. This is why I'm actually probably going to be starting doing different things, because, you know, you get sick of saying the same thing. I'm going to be honest. Get sick of saying the same thing. So conclusions are within reach. So at the moment we still have the time to clean up any residual energy that you've got going on. Can be in your physical immediate environment, can be in relation to your relationships. It can be you may want to declutter. You may want to start a new lifestyle change, a new diet habits, something of that nature. It's time to set your intention, even if you're not physically in alignment with it. You know, it's time to get some sort of, every week too, a new start is coming. New start is coming, guys. So how can we get out of this friggin' energy? How can we get out of this energy and get into this? Me as an individual, I know it, I do it, I feel it, I'm doing the work, and I know this is coming. New start is coming, conclusions are within reach. Everything's going to be brought to the surface. It may be already with the full moon. You know, you may be experiencing the werewolves in your life. You may be having those epiphany moments and those ideas. Everyone's going to be different. Depends on how you think and how you vibrationally and emotionally, vibrate, so to speak. But, got to do the work, kids. Got to do the work. But a new start is coming. And August, September is highlighted. Look, I'm not going to lie. I think things may go a little bit harder, and I know there's something going to happen over the next couple of months or whatever, but by August, September, if you've got your plan and you've been following your plan and you've keeping your eye on the prize, and if you're going out and doing random acts of kindness and you're actually looking out for other people and you're not selling for sloppy seconds and you're starting that new momentum, which has to start with some sort of a plan, it's going to come into full swing for you. And I'm excited. I've been predicting on all my platforms that the end of 2022 can be an absolute corker for people if you get out of your own way and you allow it. For sure. But let's get into some wisdoms. Yep. So there is some peace coming to your situation, whether you believe it or not. It is, have a check-in with your beliefs. Your beliefs are just thoughts that you keep thinking. So this is why you will always hear me banter on that sometimes it's best just to start with affirmations that will slowly shift your thought processes. And in time, those thought processes will become your belief systems. So I do see offerings coming in for people. So some of you may receive an apology. Some of you may give an apology. I see peace coming to a situation. Does that mean that you will, if it's with a lover, that you'll get back together and all that? That's something that you have to use your own discernment about. People do change, people don't. So it's up to you when it comes to that. But when it comes to offers coming up, because I feel like offers are going to start rolling in for people, please don't jump on the first offer out of desperation. If it's meant to be, it will stay in your life, because that's what you'll know you're in alignment with. But I have had a few private readings with people lately. They jump onto the first offer and actually regret it, because it's the same sort of job, same sort of environment, just in a different costume, so to speak. So really use your discernment. But what I love about this is that there are heaps of opportunities and options that are coming in. But I feel like if I'm in your physical shoes, I'm actually really enjoying this process. I'm actually really enjoying the fact that things are coming towards me now. So make sure that you are open up to receive. If you are struggling right now, you did get the why. So to me, why is people who question things too much. So if you are someone who questions things logically too much, that's kind of more of a 3D reality. You've been asked to step up into the 4D and maybe just get in touch with your faith. Learn about the law of attraction, know about it. Understand that your thoughts create your things, and what you put out there comes back to you. And this, to me, I feel like I'm learning. Some of you may even go into higher education. Some of you may be learning new ways to expand your business. You may be learning new ways to, grow vegetables successfully. I don't know. I just feel like we are in this full moon energy, especially. It's more of a learning. It's more learning than actual physical activity. And like I say, it's going to be different for everyone. You're all in your energetic timeline, but some of you can expect some unexpected communication. We got message in a bottle, and we got peace. So there's some positive communication coming in. So this could be a positive offer that's coming in for you. This could be a positive apology coming in, especially if people are doing, they just said righting their wrongs. So there are a lot of people at the moment that are doing the energy work and are righting their wrongs. They're taking ownership of their life. They're saying, I admit, you know, I played a role in this, and that's that emotional maturity, that's that emotional enlightenment and all that sort of stuff. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So if you get an apology or you need to give an apology, now's a really good time to do that. It'll bring peace, not only to yourself as an individual, but to all the parties involved. And it's like closing the chapter on anything that is negative or anything that has the potential to become more fiery, if you know what I mean. We got serendipity, baby. Luck, luck, luck. I've been saying this over the last few weeks as well. There is a serendipitous moment. At the moment, it's about lining our thoughts and our emotions up with what we want, and we will be, if we follow our inspired action steps, we'll be in the right place at the right time, around the right people, telling the right story. We have so many little beautiful nuggets of opportunity, resources, abundance, connections. We have so much of that coming up. I'm honestly 4 to 6 weeks. Keep saying 4 to 6 weeks. And they show me a chain, you know. It's time to chain yourself. Okay, the analogy they're giving me is like you're making a choice. You're going to stay in the handcuffs. You know what I mean? And you can't go very far with the chain that's in between handcuffs. You're gonna stay handcuffed. And believe that, you know, this is how life is. It's all set in stone. This is just the way it's meant to be for me. You know, life sucks and I don't deserve any better, yada, 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 whatever your story is, or I'm stuck with this partner for life. You know, we're married and I can't do anything about it. Not true, not true. You can stay like that, or you can start linking the chain, unraveling the chain. They just showing me like, oh, the anchor. It's an anchor chain. That's what they're showing me. So I feel like if I'm on a boat, you know, I'm going to throw the anchor chain off and I'm going to anchor myself somewhere secure and stable, and then I get to sit in that emotion for a while and I get to enjoy the moment, so to speak. So I think that's what they're trying to do, in like a better words. I think they're trying to get us to soothe our emotions enough, anchor ourselves into possibility, into optimism, into hope, into, you know, there's 101 ways to skin a cat, all that sort of stuff. So we could start feeling emotionally better. And I'm pretty sure that's been the message over the last few weeks, is about taking care of our emotional selves. But obviously for the messages to come out, how they're coming out with the same cards out of the entire deck. Like there's an entire deck, but the same cards keep coming out. It's because people aren't doing the work. They're not putting in the energy work. And like I say, it's never a judgment for you, but that's why I get on here and do it. Spirit know what we need to do. Spirit know what we want. They know what's coming as well, how we can prepare for that, how we can start pre-paving our way. Rather than preparing for doom and gloom every single day, we can actually pre-pave our day for bliss, for happiness, for joy, for abundance, for love, and all that sort of stuff. We need to start laying that foundation for ourselves as individuals so we can actually enjoy the results of this by being, you know, because they're, yeah, and the synchronicities I just said too. So the luck is coming in. We're going to be in the right place at the right time with the right people telling the right story. But if you're not telling the right story, you're hanging around the dead shits, you're unsure, you don't know what's going on and all that, that needs to be worked on. But if you are working on it, that's what's coming in for you. That's what's coming in for you. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Thanks, universe. All right, let's get into some tarot. Tarot, my fortune telling tool. I do not read the tarot card meanings, so I just use the tarot to help me keep an energetic timeline of how spirit give it to me. Yeah, oh, what a cocktail of energies. All right, so this card seems to come out every week as well, and I did a live on my Facebook page the other day, and this card, I think, come out there as well. So we do have the Ten of Swords. So look, I don't think the people that are visiting this page are really in this energy, which is really traumatic, like really wounded warrior kind of. But if you are, obviously you need to seek the relevant professional help for that kind of disease, so to speak. But I've got a feeling most people are in here or in here, and I think this is a mix between the 3D and the 4D, even 5D. But yeah, just really watch your thoughts and your beliefs. Do you believe that external circumstances are holding you back from moving forward? Do you believe that other people actually have any power over you, so to speak? I got a feeling a lot of you over the coming weeks, you're being encouraged to do that, is to step into your power, raise your sword and go, fuck off. Not doing it, not listening to you. You don't know what's better for me. How do you know what's better for me? Do you pay my bills? You know, do you fill up my car each week? Do you feed my children? Do you do that? Well, unless you do any of that, you have no say in how I conduct my life. That's how I feel like people need to stand up. That's the emotional maturity. Some people might say, well, that's a bit aggressive and that's a bit forthright and all that sort of stuff. If you are vibrating less than, it is going to feel that way to you. But if you are someone who wants to be stronger and more resilient and focused and want the elixir, which is life, and understand that the universe is abundant and that you can do, have whatever you want, and it is limitless, absolutely limitless. Like knowing that, learning that, researching that, becoming a qualified practitioner in that has saved my bacon. I've actually got a course coming out in July where I help you more deliberately create your reality. So stay tuned on my Facebook and Instagram pages about that. Probably the 4th of July I'll start that. But once you get that knowledge and you know it and you understand it and you say that's true, you know, honestly, you'll never go back here. You'll never go back here. It doesn't mean that you have to put everyone in their place all the time. The fact is that when you vibrationally put that out there, you don't attract people like that anymore. You don't attract them. So I do see people and hear people because I do a lot of readings and see online comments and all that. They're very much influenced by external sources. It can be family, it can be their kids, it can be lovers, it can be bosses, it can be anyone. I think it's time to step into your own power and not allow that influence to take such a hold and have such a grasp over your life. You got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups can have two meanings, so you take it as you wish. A lot of you are going to have people come in from the past, maybe offer you an apology, offer you some peace, but a lot of you are turning your back. You need to turn your back on things that are merely illusions in your life. You know, it's the people that don't follow through with their actions. It's people who say one thing, do another. It's those people that always got something negative to say. You know, it's people who try to put you down rather than raise you up. Honor yourself. Stand in your power right now. Look into your own cup. Place your intention. Tell the universe you really want. Follow the natural laws of attraction. Go with the flow. Try to step out of that 3D ego sense and that logic. I should do this, I should do that, but what if that, and what if that, and all that sort of stuff. Step out of that and just go, you know what? Nah, you don't feel good to me no more. This job is not conducive. It's not paying me enough. I am worth more. A lot of you need to turn your back on anything at the moment that's not set in stone and that's not, you know, adding any value to your life. You do that and look what's on the other end. On the other end in the coming months, it is stability. It is security. This to me is upcoming contracts, upcoming signings. Some of you may get engaged and get married. Some of you may actually get a rental property and sign the actual document. Some of you may buy a house. Some of you may invest in a business. You invest time and energy into your own business right now, and then you'll start getting the contracts attached to that. This is more clients. This is more shoppers at your store. Whatever this is for you, it's a time to really find, go within and find what inspires you. So when you're inspired, you are motivated to do what you need to do, what you're inspired to do to move forward. You keep going, and here's the bloody King of Pentacles. This is the king of my empire. Please, if you can turn off the media, if you can shut out the outside world, all the naysayers right now, you'll be doing yourself a bloody benefit, I'm telling you. Because this is what's possible. Too many people are being influenced by others. That's how I feel. That's how I see it. And that's causing a resistance. They're not saying no to what doesn't make them feel well, good, whatever. This can even be, they just told me food and diet. You know, a lot of people are putting stuff in their body and it's just not making them feel well. It's making them feel sluggish. So it doesn't always have to be people or jobs and all that sort of stuff. It can be food, diet, lifestyle choices, all that. Some of you are maybe not moving your body enough, whatever that is. But look what's coming in. This is stability and security and the King of Pentacles. But at the moment, it's about inspiring yourself enough through your daydreams, through visualizations, to move forward. It's coming in. I'm going to be part of this. I don't know about you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I've also got another course, program, workshop. I'm not even sure what title to put on it at the moment, but I'm going to get on and spend 5 days helping people who are naturally born sensitives, helping you get in touch and loving your sensitive side by, you know, working with the angels a little bit more and all that sort of stuff. So if that interests you, once again, over the coming week, check out my pages. Yeah, look, we got temperance. This is karmic reward season, baby. You either believe that it's coming in, and it can come in from multiple sources, from all angles, because it will. It is. I'll prove it to you. Watch this space over the coming months. I'll come on and share my all the things that I've attracted. You know, only last week I attracted a plumber. A plumber come and fix the taps and that. I've got a new washing machine. Got a plumber in, and he didn't charge me anything. He goes, no, it's all right. No, it's all right. I'm like, sweet. Got a bag of apples, 45 cents. $4.05 saving. And that's just from probably a week and a half of really sitting down every morning, committed to doing my money mindset work. So, you know, they may not be big things for other people, but they're huge to me. And that's physical evidence that the energy, my thoughts and my feelings are bringing me my results. So it does work. I can't get people to do it hard enough. We do have the High Priestess. So this is following your intuition. I think a lot of you are coming out of the dark into the light, and you are following your intuition. If you're not, please find ways, grab a good book, learn how to do it. You're better off learning how to do something new than to keep doing the same shit and staying in your handcuffs. You know, you're not under arrest in this life. You are not stagnant in this life. You are meant to be moving forward, by all means. And we got the Page of Pentacles. So this is a shift in the money, in the abundance, in the luck, in the prosperity, in the joy, in the love. The grass is greener on the other side for you guys. It definitely, and it's coming in. By the end of August, September is very significant. I'll have to check my live on Friday, my channeling, whether I said the same thing over there, but it's coming in. No ifs, no buts. It may start off small. From this moment forth, you may start just having little windfalls like I did with my plumber man and with the apples and all that sort of stuff. It'll start off small. It's a page energy. But look, it jumps to a king. Jumps to a king. So this is investment. This is maybe the online cryptos are going to go off. I don't know. Some of you may get an inheritance. Some of you may get a massive windfall. Some of you may actually score a really good contract with value attached to it. So at the end of the day, guys, it's time to take that time out and use this full moon energy to really only accept and manifest things that add value to your life. You know, valuable people. This isn't a, you do this for me, I do this for you or whatever. It's like when you give energy to something, give it your all. If it doesn't work out, then it's not meant to be. It's probably just a lesson in it. That's all it is. Spirit just chose our oracles for us. And you've got to accept heaven's help. It comes back to your faith. You've got to have a faith. You know, you don't have to be religious. I'm far from religious. And I've got the mouth of a sailor. And I don't come across as somebody who is a big teacher and that in all this sort of stuff. I'm just your girl next door. But I live it. I breathe it. I believe in it. It's worked for me. You know, I've got out of the Bronx of Brisbane, you know, where you had to triple lock your car and all that. You know, I was a single mum. I was on a pension. I was caring for my mum who was terminally ill full time. And I manifested a brand new car off the showroom floor, and I manifested a waterfront apartment on the Gold Coast. And I've got so much evidence to say that if you put your mind to something and you align your emotion with it, and you only are working from a place of service, and you only add value to the life of not only yourself but everyone and the highest good of all, honestly, it will win for you. It will come for you. I promise you. Self-employment, baby. So if you are self-employed, if you are stepping into self-employment energy, which I think a lot of people are, give it your all. Go in with passion. Go in with purpose. Identify what it is that you're really good at and master that first. I know there's a lot of light workers stepping up and doing their thing at the moment, and they don't know where to start. You know, start with your strength. I mean, my strength has always been my clairvoyance. So my ability to see future possible outcomes. So what I did is I focused on that first. At the time we didn't have Google and all that. We're going back 30 years. So, you know, I'd be at the library. I'd be researching it. I joined the Psychic Guild, and they didn't tell me what to do or how to do it. They just really embraced the way that I do it. And I got the opportunity for people to hold space for me to sort of comfortably and securely, because not a lot of people were into this sort of stuff back then. But yeah, focus on one thing, perfect it, put it out there, and then move on to the next thing. So don't try to do too much too quick. Just if you're confident in an area, stick to it, and yeah, keep moving forward. But if you are wanting to be self-employed, it's going to take off. What they're saying, Danielle, for visual purposes, put these two together: self-employment and the King of Pentacles. So, you know, get amongst it. They did say synchronicity in the reading, and we got synchronicity now. So at the moment, if you're not physically receiving or seeing the physical manifestations of your desires, it starts off with synchronicity. Whenever you see something that you feel is synchronistic to you, a lot of people, it's feathers, coins, numbers, all that sort of stuff. For others, it can be bigger things. I know for myself, I'll see my mum's name, or you know, something will remind me of my brother, or, you know, there's actually, it's private things just to you. Please know that sometimes there's not a big message involved in it. It's just a fact of, I'm here. We are here. We are walking with you. Please use your free will. Work with us. Walk with us. Trust your faith. You know, work with spirit first and foremost. And because it says your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events, so notice them and increase their flow. So by all means, please keep developing your relationship with your source, who you believe in. If you don't know about the law of attraction, by all means, learn about it. You can watch The Secret. There's hundreds of books. You can go and watch Esther Hicks. She's my goddess. That's my God. She's my Bible. Got all her books and CDs and all that sort of jazz. But yeah, just get amongst it and get amongst it. I don't even know what else to say, because conclusions are within reach, and new start is coming. Let's go here. You know, a new start is coming, and it's going to bring you wealth and prosperity. But at the moment, you need to identify what that is for you, what it means for you, how it makes you feel. Live it like you have it already. Not fake it till you make it. That's a term which most people use and they relate to, so it works for them. But it's living it like you have it already. You know, sit in your backyard and visualize it for 10 minutes, and, you know, picture walking down the beach with the one you love, hand in hand. Put on that love song and pretend you're doing your bridal waltz to it, you know, or print out a copy of your bank statement and, you know, block it out and add a few more zeros, and think about what it feels like to have, you know, that $100 million sitting in your bank account. You know, get into that visualization process, which is the law of attraction. And once again, I am opening up a course, workshop, I don't even know what you call it, but it's just a 5-week session with me one-on-one, where I will help you create create the life you want more deliberately, rather than attracting by default all the time. So if that interests you, stay tuned. All right, you guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope that all made sense. I love it when we get out of this icky energy into this, this is what's coming, because I'm so excited. It keeps me pumped, and it's a great way to start the morning. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Hopefully YouTube will upload this successfully. Please subscribe, like, and share. And yeah, I'll be back. I think I'm going to come back and do a reading for Capricorns, because I'm a Capricorn and I want to start dabbling in a few more star signs and stuff. So if that's something that interests you, let me know. All right. Have a great day. Have a great week. I'll see you again soon. Bye.